is the 4th of July. We're going to be celebrating all night long. But before you go watch the fireworks, let's take a look at this next one. Now, in 1976, for the 200th anniversary of our independence, the United States Mint celebrated and made a one-year-only design on three denominations: the quarter, the half dollar, and the Eisenhower dollar. And they issued Philadelphia's and Denver's for circulation, but they also made special silver uncirculated and silver proof coins in three-piece sets made only for collectors, the rarest of all. In fact, these silvers were less than 2% of all bicentennial coinage. Now, on the left there you have the uncirculated, and on the right you have the proof. This is a custom roll of 20. In this roll of 20, you'll get 10 uncirculated coins and 10 proof coins. Now, these are the 40% silvers that were only made available in those special three-piece sets. Tonight, $99.95 for that special roll of 20. Our competition, wait till you'll hear these numbers. They're at $19.75 for each uncirculated coin and $24.95 for each proof. Add that up, 10 of each, you're at $447 for this 20 coin roll that we have tonight at just $99.95. At $99.95 or more than $347 less. In fact, you can buy two rolls, 40 coins, and still save over $245. It is all about the bicentennial. Now, in a few years, we're going to be celebrating the 250th anniversary of our independence. I am sure the United States Mint will have some incredible releases that year, but as we get closer to that time, demand on these 1976 issues is just going to increase. We saw that with the 2021 Morgans, when the United States Mint brought out that brand new 2021 Morgan and Peace program to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the last Morgan and First Peace. We saw an increasing demand for those 1921s Peace dollars and Morgan dollars, and in fact all original vintage dollars. So we're expecting the same type of demand for these 1976 issues. 10 uncirculated, 10 proof. These are the silvers. Less than 2% of all bicentennial coiners were made out of silver. Now, if you look at the mintage figures of each one of these, I mentioned that the proof came out of that three-piece proof set and the uncirculated came out of that three-piece uncirculated set. Let's just talk about the proof for a moment. 3.9 million were made. Now, to get an idea of the rarity of these, we can look at population reports. Now, normally, you know, we bring population reports up with certified coins, but it also can give us a gauge. If you look at what the grading services have seen in all grades, in any condition, it'll show us what is really out there. So the proof quarter, out of 3.9 million coins produced, NGC and PCGS combined have only seen 42,428. Remember, 3.9 million were made. That's 1% of the mintage. And on the uncirculated side, even rarer, 4.9 million coins made. That's a little more than the proof side. But NGC and PCGS combined, they've only seen, in all grades, any condition, 14,405. That's actually 0.29%. So just to give you an idea of the rarity of these coins, they were smaller mintage figures compared to Philadelphia and Denver. And even population reports show us that they're just not out there. They haven't been seen. And one of the reasons could be right after this, a few years later, in the 80s, silver hit $50 an ounce, and a lot of silver was melted. And what was the most recent silver made? These coins here. So a lot of these coins were melted for their silver content. And today, years later, almost 50 years later to be exact, we're finding the grading services are giving us that number and that proof that they're just not out there. So tonight, $99.95, folks, for a full 20-coin custom roll, 10 uncirculated coins, 10 proofs, where our competition's at a whopping $19.75 for each uncirculated quarter and $24.95 for each proof quarter, meaning their 20-coin roll is going to run you about $450 our 20 coin roll, is just $99.95. Now this is that bicentennial design, 1 year only. First time ever, we have a dual date on the obverse of the coin, 1776-1976. First time for a dual date on a circulating coin, because they also made Philadelphia's and Denver's for circulation. And then the reverse was the military drummer with the victory torch on the top left, surrounded by the 13 stars. 1 year only design, and it was just for the bicentennial. Join us, folks. Give us a call. 866-518-5933 is the phone number. And you could always join us online as well. The website is avccoins.com. All you need to do is head over to that website and enter 905-1321 into the search bar, and it'll bring you to this page. Now, this one, yes, you can order multiples. If you want to get a quantity of 2 or 3 or 4, etc., you'll get exactly what is in one tube, 10 and 10. 10 uncirculated, 10 proofs, and then multiples thereof, each presented in those beautiful, what we call quarter keepers, custom roll. It's got the dividers in between, so the coins are separated within the roll, and they do not touch each other or slide around at all. It's a great collector tube for quarters. 905-1321, that is the item number. And again, these are the silvers, the 40% silvers that were only made available. They were not released into circulation, only made available for collectors for that bicentennial in 1976. This is a custom roll of the quarters from those sets. So we have 10 uncirculated and 10 proof. You can see the reading along the edge there. You could tell they're silver. They don't have that dark coloring around the edges. That's how you could tell that these are those silvers. $99.95 for that custom roll of 20. Again, saving. If you add up 2 coins with our competition, their uncirculated is at $19.75, and their proof is at $24.95. That's $44.70. Just shy, double that. 4 coins is just shy of our 20 coin roll at $99.95. It's 1976, folks. In a few short years, we're going to be celebrating the sesquicentennial. That's the 250th anniversary of our independence. The United States Mint has not done something since 1976. So when that anniversary approaches, these are going to be in such a high demand. Another one to reference is the sesquicentennial, 1926, for the 150th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. That is a very, very popular collectible coin as well, a $50. Then 1976 was the next coin issued for a bicentennial celebration, and soon we'll have that semi-quincentennial. All kinds of phenomenal things coming up. We're so excited, but this one you must have. And for $99.95, with savings of hundreds of dollars off our competition, it is a phenomenal value. We're celebrating the 4th of July with you here tonight, and we hope you join us. Let's put a 30-second clock up, please. Thank you very much for that. You have the rarity factor. You're looking at less than 2% of all bicentennial coins were made out of these silvers. And even within that, 1% of proofs and 0.29% of uncirculated coins were ever seen in all grades by the grading services. These are uncirculated and proof. You're getting 10 each for a phenomenal value, just $99.95, saving hundreds off our competition. Join us.